Yo guys, we are gonna play What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a storytelling game. I don't think there's any puzzles or anything like that. It's just to enjoy the game. And let's see how this is. And as always, if you like it, leave me a like, please. Let's go.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay, so we go inside the book.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
What kind of house is this? It's like a Weasley house. Bonus gloves. Okay, everything you do, you have to like pull the mouse.
Open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I like the style though. All the subtitles fall down, look. You see the letters? Can't run, so there's that.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Let's go. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a scary game or just a pleasant game, but let's see.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Can I see it? Maybe I'll see it in a second. Well, I don't need the hoof prints anymore. There's the deer.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
What even happened here? What the hell?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Oh, so this is like an exaggeration, because this is like a dream, right? Let's go from this side, if we're allowed.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, I thought the subtitles went there for a reason, but let's just go from the main door. I can use the key. Can I see that? No. Use the key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah. I can use this to put my hand through it.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
There's no mat. Can I go around? Maybe through the window. Under here? No. Oh, what's this? Missing Milton Finch. This might be a scary game then. The fact that I can't run is a bit poopy though. What should I do? Can I go back here? Oh, it's the key for this maybe? Or go inside from here? The hell's that sound? Oh. Go that.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Mm. Mm. There's nothing here. Doesn't point at stuff, so let's just
For the
go.
first time in years, I felt like I was home.
You are home. We're
But
back
instead
home.
of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Mm. Oh, the trash is still here. Apple pie recipe.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Can I just raise the sensitivity a bit? That.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh, that's the poster I saw outside.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Damn it. That's the front door. Oh, it's sealed off. What does this say? Tasting Thailand. We'll go up in a second. Some stuff here. Oh. So I'm spinning my mouse to spin
Great-grandpa
that.
Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Cool.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, so far the key is useless. It's a lot of books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
That's weird.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Wait, so
It
you
was
all
like
left
a
or
bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
why did everyone leave just this place like this? Okay, so Edie was in a wheelchair.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, it's grandma. Okay, maybe go up. Oh, what's this? Can I go here? Oh, I came from there. Okay. Oh my god, so many salmon. And let's go up. That's the easy lift.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
All these things. Okay. Oh, so they all left because you went missing.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What? What? Why is there a rope here? Here, Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
This is so bad. Who's this? Sven and Edie. Is this the death dates? Wait. This is just one. Why does it say Gregory if it's a bathroom? Kind of weird. Okay, let's look inside there.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. Okay, so Edie is Edith, but old one.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Well, there's nothing here. It's the house.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Let's see if the key works. It does. 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What is that? Oh, I'm lifting it.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Who the hell makes all this stuff? There's a baby thing here.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Well, no wonder this house is full of secrets.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh snap.
I grew
Molly.
up looking at Molly's
This is
room
Molly's
through the
room.
peephole.
Can't look back. Not a reverse peephole. Okay. Can I use that? No, I came from there. Can't go back even.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here
The
before
hell?
my mom sealed the does.
Wait, what does it say?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh,
I
I'm
woke
gonna be
up
Molly
and I
now.
was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
What's this?
The
Gerbil
gerbil
food.
food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
That's full of poop.
My
Pumpkin was
Halloween
fake.
candy was all gone.
Not gonna eat the fish, are you?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's just leave.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Oh hell no, I'm gonna use the secret passage. Oh, I can't. I can use this.
I kept eating and eating.
Eating toothpaste. What? What the hell is going on in this house, man? Not gonna drink the toilet, are you? No.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Well, this is fake or poisonous, one of them. I go outside? No.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Hmm. No way I'm gonna
Suddenly,
leave. Okay.
I was a cat.
Okay. Now you're capping.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Where can I go?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Obvi. Can I go? No. Where's the bird? No.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised
Oh, there
Dad
wasn't-
I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
So the rest of the house is not made yet.
I gobbled her up,
Oops.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Okay.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
sure what I need to do. She said little teeth nibbling in the grass. Oh, there we go. Oh, there, I see it. It's right under. There's another one. How do I go down? More rabbits. Oh. So I ate the rabbit.
Looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Why is this little girl saying all this?
Bigger.
Like what?
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
This is
Suddenly,
creepy
I
as
was
hell.
a shark.
What? A shark outside of water. So I died. Right? Oh no. I don't think I was meant to be stuck here. Okay, we can make it work. There we go.
I
Oh.
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
I nearly died.
Now,
She didn't say
I
that.
was hungrier than ever.
Where can I go? Oh, there. What's that? Sea lion. Or seal.
I wanted
dun,
fat,
dun.
juicy seals.
Fat, juicy seals. What the hell? Oh, I missed. Can't go down. Oh, I can.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Why are you saying all this? That house had some problems. No wonder they had to leave. There's another one. Go down a bit. Oops. Go down.
It grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
That was me again. Oh no. I'm a snake.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
The hell? Okay, so I need to move and then press space to go where my head is.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Time to eat this guy. Let's go up the stairs.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I'm in a ship, right? So I'm gonna kill the captain or something. Oh, I didn't eat this guy. Yeah. Oops. Go back, go here, go left. See ya!
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
That's not a passenger, that's
Smelt something-
the captain.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This is getting spooky. Oh, this is their house, right?
I got closer and closer.
It's a bedroom, yeah. Can I go out the room? No. About this crib. Can't go up that. Not sure what I need to do here. Can't go up stuff. Oh, there we go.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again.
Oh,
I held my breath
snap.
for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
What? Okay, I don't know why she said that. What date does it say? 10 years.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I mean, I don't believe it, but it's creepy that she wrote that. Cat? Why am I doing this now? I can't jump like the cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Okay, so this is the
So,
parents' room, I
When we
think.
adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
This room is not closed though, is it? Oh, there is a seal, yeah.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She
Oh.
could have, but she didn't.
Hmm.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Nice. Still the same.
It was a pretty big trace.
Can't go there. Did that open? Oh. Does that same key open that? Oh. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That. Oh, it's actually a secret. Sweet.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
So this is gonna be Milton's room, maybe? Oh, Calvin's room. Okay, so this guy loves the army. Oh, Calvin is a space guy, this is a military guy. So they all lived here 10 years.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
Oh, that's the... I thought that was a
And
rope,
that he
but
never
it...
talked about him.
I guess it is a rope, but it's a... like a safety rope.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How's this?
How I Want to Remember My Brother.
By
By
Sam
Sam
Finch.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh. Can go
My
on the
brother
swing.
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind.
What's he doing?
I told him going around was impossible.
Ah,
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe
he's
he'd
going
still
too
be
fast.
Here, but I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh crap, he died like that. That's how he died.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So he lived 11 years. That's really sad. Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh. Okay, I came from there.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Is this the date where they died or when they left the house, though? What's this? Well. There's so many secret rooms. Sweet. I think that's what all the
The passages were
extra
pretty
houses
tight-fit.
are. Extra
They'd
floors are in
obviously
this
been built
house.
for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah, I'll check this out first. Barbara
Growing up,
Finch.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
The dreadful stories of Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As
Snap.
a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Just for her scream.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I
What
think
the
you
hell
just
was
need
that?
the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
No.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Orcas. What?
That came from the basement.
Oh, Orcas
You're
Island.
right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
Oh,
secret
I didn't
is
see
to
that.
keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll be back in a sec.
Sweet.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
So could I have solved that without knowing this?
She reached for the music box.
Oh, I can go inside the story.
As she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
What the hell? I'm inside the comic book. And I can control it. Nice.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Blood. Might as well hit everything. What's all this?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Don't jump scare, don't jump scare. Oh my god. That's Sven.
Rick?
Oh, Rick, I mean.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
Crutches.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Walter.
Hey, I'm coming up,
Walter.
but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Wait, Walter. I'm coming. Okay, that's good.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas
What?
Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and... was speechless. He was
It was
quite
Rick.
slashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Wait, I'm gonna leave.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
Go from here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
You should have closed the place up. Need to close this. Can't do that. Can I leave? Oh. No. I don't know if making a noise makes a difference. Can I leave from the window?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
See ya.
He wasn't
GG.
moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Where do I go down? Okay, I can't lose sight of him. Swear to God. If he's not there. Of course.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oops. Okay, front door. Is this the front door? Or is this?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Can't see.
She heard whispering.
Psst.
It was coming from inside the house.
What? Oh, that's Rick. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. What?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
About the guy that she killed.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Scream.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh,
All
snap.
pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Eerie tale. Mm. Come on. That's a good story, actually.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
True that. Okay, so the comic is done. There's a Barbara Street, that's a good sign. Cool sign, yeah. Did I come out from here, yeah? Do I need to go back in this, maybe? Can I go back? Yeah. And then go to
I
the
guess
right.
now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, so this remained open. I went that way, right? Oh no, I didn't go. Should I try and use this?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I really wanted to go up. But let's see. I'll go up. I'll go up because the basement will be another floor. Just finish the top floor. I'm lost now. Other. Okay, let me do
Mom must have
this.
locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Damn it! All that for nothing. Okay, I should have gone with my instinct and just stayed down here. Okay, let's see. I could have done this the first time round. I'm going the other way around. Keep going, and then that's it. I probably couldn't do that the first time round. I might find some key here for the top attic.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
What packages? Oh, there's the fridge
She
monster.
was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Because that explains why that guy could go inside the fridge, if that was even a real story.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Because you're living in a creepy house. Walter!
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
God, my control is vibrating. There we go.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
This.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Huh?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Everything is falling, everything is falling. Oh, this is like a routine.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Not sure about that.
And then one day, everything just...
It was January 1976. No, it's
stopped.
March 2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
How come?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Walter. Oh, this is the... What is that? What? It looked like it was in a... He was in a van. I guess not.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Pea soup, pork chunkies. I can't zoom in anymore.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Oh, he's
Molly
hiding here because of that.
and Calvin.
This is where he puts his trash. Where do I need to go? Do I go in the trash? Oh.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
The hell is going on?
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially...
So there is an actual monster.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can
It's
already
not
imagine
that
the
deep.
sun on my face.
Okay. Well, he wrote that before he left, so... God knows what happened.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I came from that side, so let's
I'm
go
sure
to
my
where
mom
he
was
went.
trying to protect me.
I have so many books.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Walter. Okay,
But
now
if
I
she
can
never
zoom in.
told me about an uncle under the house.
Oh, his vitamins.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made,
Okay, so this was real.
trying to bury something that's still
Oh, that
alive.
was real, the train.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
The train probably
Not
doesn't go
happen
here
to
anymore.
everyone else.
But I'm gonna stay on the
But now
side
I'm
just in
worried the stories
case.
themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, they put this here after. Damn it. What the hell? What?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why is there a chair there? Oh,
Maybe
there was
it'd
like
be
a
better
stone
if all
here.
this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Hmm.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
You can see the house from here.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Is there a special line if I go here? Because this is optional, I think. No. Not sure if I'm meant to be going here. Sounds like a bad idea.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
House does seem crazy. How's that even being supported? There's a boat inside the house.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Can I grab that? No.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Do that.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the
Let's
gerbils
see.
are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Turco, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy. These ones don't have names.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara Finch. Oh, they lived really short lives. 26, 40 something. Wait, no, 50 something. 53 for that guy. He lived long. Well, she lived long because she was in the wheelchair. Lived long as well. Calvin only lived to 11. Blue. Molly Finch only lived till 10. She was the cat who could fly. What's the symbol here? The hole in the wall. Oh, is that him inside? Yeah. Oops.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
That's Edith and Sven, maybe, on a boat.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Can't do anything. Oh. Wait, I need to focus it.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Okay. Now what? Now go down there. Might fall. The old house sank, like she said, and they took bricks off it.
For me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
I didn't see this. What's this?
Her dad
Sam
was really
lived
strict, but it wasn't enough
33.
to save her brothers. She was just trying
Gus
to do better.
lived only 13. Gregory Finch. What? Oh my god. There must be a monster here. Can I sit down here?
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
This crown. Can I sit down?
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Nice.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? What? Why is she doing this? It's gonna be a 2-in-1 for death. I need to break into this. No.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
I'm going up to the weird place, right? Maybe. Okay, now I don't need the key
They were
anymore.
both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, another story. So this is...
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? What?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend.
Okay, got it.
Well,
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be
oh,
careful.
Odin's a person. I
Camera's
thought
all
it's
over
Odin
you.
like the mythology. Odin.
Aw.
Not the best picture, but you know, good enough.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
You're gonna take a picture of the monster or what?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, there she is.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
Hello.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Picture of the fish. Why don't you take a picture of this?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
I didn't even say anything.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Oh, to take a picture of a buck.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Something that, oh no, that's leaves. Can't see anything really. Maybe a bird. There we go.
Dad!
Good
Hold on.
eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
I mean, take the shot.
Dad,
She doesn't want to kill.
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Really bad picture, but it's good enough.
Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Great shot, Dawn!
Didn't realize I was. Oh, there's a selfie.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I can get in the picture.
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
What does he want to do? Can't even get up
Dad,
there. Oh.
it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh. Oh no. That's so stupid. Why would he do that?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, we saw that. It was not good. That's a secret place. What is that? Oh, this is the attic. Maybe I'm gonna leave from this place.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, looks like everyone lost a lot in this house. Oh, that's why she's pregnant. That's why you can see like a belly bump.
A poem,
poem
for
for Gus.
who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Nice. I've never seen this before.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
I need to absorb that as well. No. Need to fix this though.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife.
Hmm.
To make him cry.
Oh, they did make the cemetery before everything. Oh my god. Is that meant to happen?
When
Oh,
the time
yes.
for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, I am Gus, okay.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Okay, there's gonna be a transition.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad completely made.
This is so cool, the way it
Thunder
transitions.
sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, there's text on the left. What does it say? I wish that what? Oh no.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What happened?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gregory only lived 1 year. Well,
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
yeah, that's true.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
What?
Hold on, sweetie.
Should I?
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Oh, they're all swimming together.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Need to go to the whale, maybe. No. Oh, there's stuff on the right. Do you need to do something? Maybe. No. There we go.
It sure made him happy.
Can I do anything on top of the whale, maybe? Yeah, I need the whale as a trampoline. If I can get on it. There we go. And then
I know
that.
how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
True.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
What do you mean you did
If I
everything?
hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Wait, am I gonna drown? Yeah.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand
Damn it.
about Gregory. About everything.
Oh, he saved himself.
Wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
No, damn it.
He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Jesus. And they put the toys in there. About this, who's Dawn? Oh, there's a place to go up. Do I go there? Oh, there's some stairs here.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
She used this every day.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, that's her dad.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
So I did have to go through this.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh wait, this is a different place than before. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Milton, Lewis, Edith. Maybe that's me. Basil, sage, thyme, mint.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
To teach and to learn.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, it's a literal castle just for him. Can I look through the peephole?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh. Up. Can I go inside the... Oh. I'm going up. Whoa. I still need to go to those houses, right?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Do I use this? No. I'm gonna go inside, right? Bless you. I was doing a painting inside a painting. It says castle door.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He disappeared. Same as the other people. So he has no deceased date because I never found him. Unfortunately.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, I need to go to those houses there. Did I go here?
Mom definitely blamed
Oh no, I
Edie,
didn't.
but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
And then we got loads of salmon. Should I go inside? Yeah. Last time I didn't do what I wanted, then I had to go do it anyway.
Lewis's room
San Juan
smelled
Ale.
very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
The weed boy. Might leave from that side.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
They don't say that word in this story.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
He's gonna lose his arm
In our
here.
sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What's that? The hell? What am I meant to do? Hello? Can't do anything. Doesn't do anything. This is all I can do. What's happening here? Nothing on this side. I think I shouldn't have thrown those fishes.
Wander.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm controlling that.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started
I'm
small.
playing the game with my left hand and then
Imagining a ladder.
doing the fishes with my right hand.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Oh, this is
He
cool.
knew it was all in his head.
Well,
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I think I need to keep doing the fishes, otherwise this place will get full.
But he found something more. I worried about him then, daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Because he's doing all this in his head.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me
Not
he'd
doing
made
badly
a
with
new
this.
friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I'm the king.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Until he lost
Then
his
one
arm.
day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, when did you go up?
He held an election for mayor.
Which he won.
And he won.
Super Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Oh, within his imagination he wanted to leave.
It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Not sure if I need to keep doing the fish. They might take up the whole
St.
screen,
Louis.
so I'll carry on.
He started drifting away from our reality.
This is the problem with Inception.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, he just kept doing this. And she is there.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Oh, this is all messed up here, but it's okay.
The queen was on her own quest for
Let's go for radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, this is Hindi.
He followed the sound of her
Electric sitar.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, I can't
He
even
knew the
see.
world was all in his imagination.
Okay, so he knew this was fake.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
He'd be a god.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
And then one day he had to go home.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, I'm the boss.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Lewis, it's time to go.
I still thought I could save him.
What's going on?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Still wanted more.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yes, yes. Praise me, peasants. Praise me, peasants.
Including the wise Calico who insisted on advising him.
It's a wise calico. A cut.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
I am the king. Head on a guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Put his head on the fish thing. Jesus.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay, so there's not that many left now. Let's see where I need to go. Okay, so... Oh. It's really dark now.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Well, she didn't die because she's reading that story.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah, everything. As it was, Jesus. It's her book.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, I need to bend down. Oh, this is cool.
But it had to end one way or another. What's left now is to tell you about that last night.
This is the final one then. There we go. Oh, I need to write it.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
Let's go.
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The
music
grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh shit. Did she stay there then?
The power had been shut off that morning.
It's the music box,
but
right?
Edie always had plenty of candles.
Oh no, it's not even here. Oh, there. Saw something.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh, no.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Ah, that's why there's so many books. They're hiding entrances. These are fake books.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Yep.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Oh snap. History of the Finches by Edie Finch. I'm reading a book while writing a book.
Dear Edith,
While reading.
there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
This is the main story. And the house is still on that place.
And last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know,
I'm gonna see the monster.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
What is that light
When
though?
the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
How can you lose your way? Just move forward. Oh, I was actually moving. Okay.
Turned around.
Okay, never mind. Now I'm lost. Well done.
I started seeing things.
That's the deer I shot.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
What the hell happened here?
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh, come
It's
on.
mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip
I want to see that. Nope.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Oh, they left that day? That night?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, come on. Why did you go back
the
there?
next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
The monster took her.
After that, we moved around a lot.
I love doing
We
this.
both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Mum died as well. Dawn Finch.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
This is so sad. Everyone went missing or died.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Ooh, okay, I have to move forward.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Yes.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
it means I'm already gone.
Things didn't work out that way.
No.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. I'm her son. Okay. And this is what remains of Edith Finch. Story by Giant Sparrow for Shirley Dulles. Oh, okay, these are the credits. GG, I love this game. It's an amazing story. It reminds me of the Goosebumps cartoons and movies back in the day. So yeah, if you didn't see the whole video or the whole game, I recommend you try it yourself. It's definitely worth it. But you need to get immersed into the game. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's probably as far as story games go, it's up there. It's a lot of stories, a lot of different playstyles within the game, even though it has no puzzles. So yeah, it's I rank it really highly for what it is. And yeah, if you like it, leave me a like please, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye.